light is like super bright. Peace and love, everyone. Just waiting for some people to come into the room. And this light is like ultra bright. If you're catching this in the replay, just know that I'm trying to fix this light. Okay. Okay, blessings to whoever just came in the room. Thumbs up as you come in. Welcome, welcome. As promised, the live chat today. We're definitely going to have a positive day. Thank you for the thumbs up. Whoever else is in the room, please thumbs up. Is the lighting real bad? Is it too bright? Should I turn one of the lights off? I'm trying to see. Or is it okay? Welcome. Hey, Empress. How you doing, Empress Marian? Is the light too bright? Or can I get away with it? I really feel like laying down, to be honest. Of course, you all see that I'm shooting from... Hey, Terry. I'm shooting from another room. Shooting from, actually, the room I started in. Is the light too bright, though? I just need to know that. It's too bright? Okay, is that better? Because that's about as good as I could do. Or turn it off completely. Welcome, welcome, everyone. As you come in, make sure that you thumbs up. Today, we're just going to have a positive conversation about nutrition, dreadlocks, question and answers, whatever else you would like to talk about. Staying on a positive note. Of course, this is a negative-free zone, so we do not use profanity, and we don't talk about race, religion, sex, drugs, hardcore drugs, and all that other stuff, you know, that brings about a negative vibration. Okay, this light is cool. Hey, Bonafide. Welcome, Maya. Yeah. Thanks. It's actually my nightgown. But no, I wear it all the time when I'm just like up and about cleaning the house and stuff. Thank you, Maya. And welcome to your second chat. Bonafide, we missed you. When was it? Last week? I hope you got a chance to see that video. It was really good. I'm not expecting a whole lot of people to come in today. I know everybody got a lot to do in dealing with having their families and stuff or whatever, just trying to get in last minute shopping and stuff. So, I mean, we're going to go at it for about an hour today. Welcome, my day. Yeah, home. This is where I started, right here in this room. If you all remember, my videos were right here. Oh, this is your first chat. Welcome, Miriam, to your first chat. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And to those who haven't, please make sure you do. Okay. Well, I don't know. Let me see. How do I want to kick it off? Of course, now my phone wants to start beeping. Basically, if anybody caught the last chat, I know you were there. So me and Mike, we were talking about some lentil sprouts and stuff. And I was saying I had an excessive amount of lentils, which are extremely high in fiber. But I just got so tired of eating them like in soup and as nuggets or vegan like patties or whatever. So I wanted to find out another way of using them. Hey, Empress Deanna, welcome. So I wanted to figure out another way of using them, and I knew that I'd seen him sprouting. Well, I didn't know if he was sprouting them himself or if he was buying them like that. So I went ahead and started mine last Monday, and my sprouts were ready by yesterday. And I went ahead and roasted some I'm using on salads. I put the information up on the board. So if you're on a community post, so if you're already subscribed, you should see the information. You'll see my lentils and all that. And I may do a because I'm sprouting some more stuff. Actually, some wheat berries. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking at something. I'm looking at this light, actually, because I don't like this shadow. Hold on. Is this... Oh, no. I don't like that at all. I'd rather do it like that. I want it totally... I just don't like that shadow. Oh, you saw it. Thank you, Maya. If you get a chance, try to do it. I mean, it's something different. It's something that's economical and it's high in nutrients. And then I found out that you get more nutrients from actually sprouting them than the way that I had been doing it. You know, cooking them. I was cooking them for like 8 hours, making a soup and stuff. And now I can use it like as a snack because I put like cumin. I put chili pepper. What else? Some black pepper. And it was one more, paprika and paprika after I roasted them because I'm gonna use some just totally, you know, for my salads, but the roasted ones just as a snack, you know, for a while. I used to just sitting back watching television or whatever, and myself, you know, we could just have like a light, healthy, real healthy snack, high in fiber. You all know the deal. This is what I do all the time, every week. I'm always consistently just staying hydrated. So what's going on, Bonafide? Anybody got anything going on? I do have some good news since there's a few people in here. To those, oh, I don't want to read it straight from his message. There's a member that found out that they had cancer. Yeah, he is a really positive brother. He's he is the brother to the owner of a big vegan restaurant here in Chicago. He actually owns they have 2 locations and it's called Majani. So it's a big deal. But that's the brother. He does business. I'm sure he has his hands full with it too. But he was very, very elaborate as far as, you know, teaching about nutrition and stuff. So yeah, I dig him. I didn't even know about a rapper named Mike Jones until somebody mentioned it when they were in the chat. And I don't even know who Mike Jones is. Seriously, I probably heard his music, but I don't really. When I'm in my car, I don't listen to a lot of different music. I listen to a lot of Afro beats and stuff. So I don't listen to a lot of different music. So I had never heard of Mike Jones. I heard of Jim Jones, but that was it. Whenever necessary, Empress, whenever my hair feels, I don't use it on my hair. So I want to be clear. I use it on my scalp. I don't put it on my hair. I use the gel from the aloe plant directly on my scalp. And I know it's hard, you know, to see my scalp or whatever, but I'm able to get to it. So I'll massage it lightly into my scalp. Have I used it today? No. I used it on my face today, though. But I didn't use it on my scalp today. Make sure you're using fresh aloe from a plant, though. Yeah, it was really a good day. It was really a cool day. And the thing was, we both kind of like overcame a fear of ours that day, you know, or not really a fear, but like something that we're uncomfortable with. Like he's used to having, he lives right around the block from me, but he's used to having his space and everything. And I get that because I'm like that too. So it was different, you know, having somebody come over. And then for me to go over to a gentleman's house, that was something I hadn't done, in probably about 7 years, I want to say, or more. I mean, to actually just go and sit, you know, even though I knew we were shooting a video, but to go over to a man's house besides my best friend whose home I stayed at last August, my daughter's godfather, I hadn't, and I was having anxiety about going over to someone's house, you know, just dealing with that. But it turned out really, really good. Our vibe was so good. I mean, we have met up before, but never like one-on-one. You know, we would see each other at the restaurant, or we would we met up at Starbucks before to talk about some business stuff outside and everything. But you know, we both overcame a little something that we were feeling. Had no idea that, you know, so much was going to go, you know, go down, because it was only supposed to be an hour chat, and I think we lasted for over 2 hours. Yeah, Bonafide, I never heard of Mike Jones until, like I said, somebody mentioned him at the chat. They asked, was this the Mike Jones? And I was like, that's what I call him, Mike. His name is Michael. That's usually the short form, but that was his name. I use it on my face as a moisturizer daily, yes. But I don't use it. I mean, I use it just to moisturize. You can also, Terry, you can also use it as a mask and leave it on longer or overnight if you want to. But I don't do that more than maybe once or twice a week. I let Isis do it. You know, she tends to need it a little bit more because it helps brighten up like any type of decoloration to your skin. So Isis was having like a little bit of darkness around here, so she's been using it, and her skin looks great. But it's an excellent moisturizer, and I'm glad that you're utilizing it too. And then again, I mean, it just makes sense, you know, to simplify your program, simplify whatever it is that you're doing. Why have like 50 different things that's all supposed to be doing the same thing, you know? And I should have learned that a long time ago from being on so many medications. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But no, I didn't use it in my hair today. Okay. Hey, Antoine. You would think the chat was tomorrow. I'm glad I caught you. I'm like, no, it's today. Okay. Now I've always just done water rinses only. I've never used the aloe vera gel to cleanse my hair, but let me know how that works out. Let me know how that works out. I know I've heard of people using the cactus and everything, the cactus plant for that. But yeah, tell me how that works. I've seen people that have natural hair that are able to pull it through, like all their hair and rinse out. I've heard good things and I've heard bad things, but let me know what your experience is, Emperor. Yeah, that's what I've been seeing a lot of. When I was doing some more research on the beans bona fide, I saw something about the mung beans. I've enjoyed this week of sprouting because it was unique in seeing the process and going through the rinsing process and watching them as they grew and getting them to the size that I wanted them to be as far as the sprouts. That was fun. And now I'm working on my wheat berries, and I'm gonna see what becomes of that because my wheat berries, I wasn't cooking them. I was just putting them on top of my chia seed pudding just to have like a little crunch. But I think that I'll benefit more from it, you know, by going ahead and sprouting them. Yeah, Lucky is here asleep, Miss Tiffany. He's here. There is a guest. Miss Kitty is right there. But Lucky, he doesn't want to be bothered today. He's sitting here asleep. How long did it take for the mung beans to sprout bona fide? Because I know they said, you know, different ones take different amounts of time. I'm gonna be honest. When I first started doing mine, I had made a mistake. I let it soak, and I rinsed them, but I let them soak for like 2 days before I separated them, and I used way too many. So I have like 2 nice size bowls of sprouts. Some are roasted, and some are just like, you know, ready for consumption via salad or just to eat, you know, naturally. Oh, dang, I forgot to get. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give the good news. Anyway, I think I started talking about it and then I said hi to somebody. Okay, the person anyway is Burrell Jordan. He found out last January, towards the middle or the end of January, that he had stage 4 lung cancer, and it started spreading. And he went through chemo. He went through everything. We've been talking. We've been communicating, and every now and then I give you all updates on him. Well, he did go to the doctor. I think I want to say 2 weeks ago, or maybe even a week ago, and found out that he is in total remission and he's doing great. And one of the things that he did you know, throughout it all. Even before he found out that he had cancer, um, his nutritional habits were excellent, but he bumped it up a great deal. He started doing the G bombs. He started doing G bombs as soon as he got out the hospital. That was his thing. You know, he had started it before, but when, you know, he had to go back another time, he had to go twice and go through like a rigorous chemo. But he definitely he utilized the G bombs big time, and he was just saying, you know, everything is better. So on a positive note, that's really a good thing. I mean, he went through a year of just like uncertainty of not knowing, you know, what was going on with his body. Still a lot of body changes and stuff, but you know, to have somebody on my channel that's been on for a long time and to go through it with them, you know, because we talk a lot on the phone. I'm just happy for him. So hopefully he'll see this. And oh, I was supposed to read what he said. He wanted me to tell y'all something. That's what happened. Hold on. This is what he wanted me to tell you all. You're meditating for who? Because I meditate on my own. I don't need anybody to meditate for me. I gotta meditate on my own. But who are you meditating for, Miss Tiffany? Okay. What he wants to say, because he's not on the chat right now. If he was, he would say it himself. He said, it's cool to go ahead and mention it. Just make sure that I mention these 3 things. 1 is don't ever give up. 2, it's never too late to make a change. And 3, you have to fight to win. So, you know, his spirit has been good through all of this. So I'm really happy to be able to say, you know, that this brother is pulling through. You know, again, he was somebody that when I had pneumonia, he was one of the first people that reached out to me when I got back home and sent me a recipe for a soup. And it was a soup to build up your immune system. And he sent it to me, and that's how we connected. And we've been communicating ever since. So yeah, like I say, he's been on nutrition from day one. Welcome, welcome. I miss you so much. I'm so glad you're in here. I'm not gonna say your name. I'm just gonna use your new YouTube name, The Voice ASMR. Welcome. Oh, Miss Tiffany, no, he's in remission. He's fine. He's doing good right now. Yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about it. He doesn't feel ill. He doesn't feel sick at all. He's actually fine. He's going through remission. He's in remission right now, so the cancer is not bothering him. So that is the good news for today. I don't know. Okay, anybody that caught the live chat last week, did you have any questions or anything? Did anybody sign on to Mike's vegan journey and check out some of his recipes and some of his stories and stuff that he talked about? Again, like I was saying, he is a brother to Majani. Chef Sadakia is his brother, who owns Majani in Chicago. And to me, it is the best. And I've been to different restaurants back from when vegan food was just sold only in one area, and now they have a few scattered about. But as far as like taste and everything, his restaurant is, I would say, number 1. So his brother plays an active role with that. You know, he plays a very active role with his brother. And it's his brother and sister-in-law that owns the restaurant. Man, Lucky is sitting here unbothered. He doesn't even want to be in the video. I don't think he's really thinking about me doing a video, because when I'm in the other room, he all over me. But now that I'm in the bedroom, he in there knocked out. Let's see. And that's why I talk about it all the time. That's why I feel like nutrition. I mean, nutrition is important. a lot of people come to me because they want to talk about hair, and I feel that and I get that, but first they got to understand that whatever you're putting into, and I say it all the time. I know y'all tired of hearing me say it, but it's so true. It's so true. Everything that you're putting into your body is what's coming out through your skin, your hair, your nails, all of that. So if you're not keeping your body hydrated, if you're not doing the things that you should do to your body for your body, of course it's going to break down. And people that have been continuously like living a living a nutritional lifestyle, making sure that they're getting all their nutrients, their vitamins, everything that they need. Yeah, it'll keep your immune system up, especially during the wintertime. You don't want to catch colds or, catch anything. It helps a lot to make sure that your immune system is built up. And again, the soup that he gave me when I got out of the hospital from having pneumonia the first time, because I had it again afterwards, the next year I had it. But the first time I had it, he gave me the soup. I gotta find the recipe. That was a couple years ago. Thank you so much. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, Les. Okay. Yeah, and Bonafide, I agree. Detoxing is definitely beneficial for different reasons, and we spoke about it last week. And I also put it on my what is it called? When I send you all community posts. Okay, I keep forgetting this. Okay, on the community post, I posted why detoxing is good for you. So, and to each his own. For one, I mean, I'm not telling everybody, oh, go detox or you need to detox or whatever. But for me and what I have experienced in my lifetime, it has worked for me as far as keeping me, like sometimes when I feel a cold coming on or when I feel like a certain kind of way or I just want to clean out my system, especially having been on any and every pill there was out here and I wanted to detox, it worked very well for me. But again, what works for me does not work for everybody. I just put out information on stuff that works for me and, do what you may with it. Yes. So, yeah, I haven't really been doing a whole lot. I've been kind of taking it easy for the past week. Still working on, which is kind of on a little pause or whatever, but still doing my beading, still doing my waist beads, still working on lock jewelry. I'm definitely not putting none out for sale until I feel like I haven't perfected the way that I want it to look. I did have a post up on the community post that shows some of the ones that I were doing, but they were some of the just simpler ones. But I want to make sure, the endurance and everything, with the wires that I'm using is good and long lasting and it's not going to change or anything. I'm using copper wire and all of that. So hopefully, I don't know, I'm sure, I don't really see like men that much with lock jewelry in their hair, but more of our emphasis wear the lock jewelry. So, I'm kind of doing them in colors. I want them to be for everybody. I'm doing them in black. I'm doing red. I'm doing purple, of course, for royalty. Doing green, and I'm going to start making some polymer clay beads or so that I used to do a long time ago. And I'm going to make them so that they fit different dimensions, So in order to like a lot of people cannot go out and find like beads for their dreads that's this thick. Like I made this long before I had dreads. I had no idea what I was going to do with it. I really thought it was going to be like a thumb ring or something like that. And I was going to press it all together, but it turned out to be a nice little piece that I could rock on my dread. And it's hard to find like any type of ornamentation maintained or thinner. So I'm going to do them in various sizes, but I'm going to definitely do the smaller ones. And then I'm going to do, I'm going to fit them accordingly. Right now, I'm basically working with the size of this Sharpie because this is really what I see a lot of people around here rocking as far as the size. So I'm using something this size to wrap my wires with And then when it comes down to my head, anything that they would like to talk about, anything that they're celebrating, anybody having a birthday anytime soon. Well, let me put it out there before you say that. Isis will be 13 this Saturday. Yes, I will have a full-blown teenager on Saturday. Look, he just left. He just broke camp thing or anything. Or am I? Can anybody even hear me? Or or am I just sitting here? Because I ain't seen the chat move one time in the past like 5 minutes. I don't see cherry trees in the Chicago area. Not where I live anyway. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I'm like, can people hear what I'm saying? Because it's just like everything just is still, you know. Yeah, we can communicate back and forth. I can see you all. I have my glasses on, so I can see if y'all say something in the chat. I do want to keep it on a positive vibe, but if it's something you feel like you want to get out here, I don't have a problem. Don't think that because I say, oh, it's a negative free zone or whatever, that we can't talk about this, that, and the other. I just don't want to stay stuck on anything negative, because I mean, we got 24 hours of negativity being shown on television and everything and on social media right now. So I just like for this place to be a place where you can cool out, relax, learn something new, you know, ask questions, be free. But you know, I don't deal with controversial type issues, and I just try to do stuff to keep my sanity, which is important. Now, yeah, we had 24 hours of negativity to adjust to, and I have an iPad all around me, so I'm surrounded by, if I want to feel some type of negative vibrations, that's why I'm always smudging. Everybody's having a great day. I really appreciate you all coming into the live chat. And honestly, I really wasn't expecting too many people, because I know a lot of people, I don't know. It's a lot going on the internet right now. It's a lot of people starting channels. It's a lot of people that have live chats going on right now. So I'm just grateful that you all chose to come into this one, and hopefully it could bring about some type of peace or something. I always like for you all to go away knowing a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna breathe and stretch. I'm not used to sitting up on my bed like this for no long period of time. I'd rather be up on the wall, to be honest. But I don't know. Do you all want to do 30 minutes today or try to go 45 minutes? I think 30 or 45 minutes may be max. If we do 30, we got like 1 minute because I started at 4. But if you all want to go 45 minutes, we can. Going once, going twice. I digress. Sending you all love and light. Definitely much positivity. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle and rocking your dreads. Okay. If nobody has any questions and what have you, we can end the chat in 10 seconds. Please, if you could think of anything that you would like for me to do a video on, send me an email, shoot me something in Messenger. All my information is located in the description box below. Oh, yeah, Bonafide, I was saying we were just going to do 30 minutes, or I was going to do 45 minutes if anybody had anything that they would like to speak on, but there's really nobody here. And I really, you know, I've said basically what I needed to say. If you have anything you would like to add, you know, please do. But again, all the information I set out another note a week ago, making sure that you all check out each other's social media. So anybody that's been in the room or been coming to the room for a while, you know, your social media was put up on the board again. So hopefully everybody saw that. Hopefully everybody saw the person that Celtic Locks was the emperor of the month, basically. The regal one of the month with his Nazi dreads. And I already know who's going to be the next, what, for April. Oh God, April. I already have April, and I have May already set up. So I didn't say no one was here. I said there's hardly anyone here. And if no one had anything that they would like to talk about, then we would end the chat early, seeing as though the chats are now ending at 5 o'clock, except for if we have a guest and we go over. I didn't say no one was here. Obviously, there are people here. I'm looking at 4 right now, you know, so I didn't say that nobody was here. I said if no one had anything to say or to ask, then we could end the chat, basically, you know, in 30 minutes or 45 minutes, you know, if there was nothing left to talk about. Right, Bonafide. I know. ISIS will be 13 Saturday. Yeah. The big 13. My tween is turning into a teenager. Time is definitely flying. My birthday's coming up in June, so I'm trying to figure out what am I going to do for my birthday, because I celebrate the whole month of June, so I have a whole month to plan out trying to do something. I don't know if I'll be traveling. I really want to celebrate with my nephew, whose birthday is on the same day, but he's in upstate New York right now. I think today he's in Harlem. He's a traveling nurse. So I really want to celebrate with him. I've really been helping him out, keeping his schedule together since my business is slow. I've been helping him keep his schedule together because he does a lot of work. So yeah, Bonafide, time is flying. Before I know it, my birthday will be here and gone. But trust and believe, it's gonna come in with a bang and it's gonna end with a bang. I'm very grateful for turning 50. And I sure will. Thank you so much for telling me I can do that. I appreciate it. Woo, y'all. Everything good? Oh, cool. Lucky, you want to say goodbye to everybody? Come on. Come on. Come on, Lucky. Yeah. It's hard to make plans, period, right now. Nobody is really making plans. Lucky, say hey to everybody. Say I'm being shady today. So I don't really feel y'all like that. I don't even feel my mom like that today. Yeah, I don't know what the schedule is as far as the Taste of Chicago Bonafide. I wonder who the lineup is going to be. I'm looking forward to every year I see George Clinton somewhere, and he's going to be in Evanston in July. Hopefully that'll still go down, and that's like one of my friends said that they'll treat me to that because we usually, if I don't go by myself, we met at a George Clinton concert and we've been going to him a lot together. So he said that he would take care of my ticket because I thought George Clinton wasn't doing any more what you call it? He said he was gonna stop doing concerts. So I was shocked. I was like, I have to see him. I saw him. I did see him at the Taste of. He was at the Taste of Chicago maybe 2 years ago because last year I saw NDRE there. And thank you all for the thumbs up for everybody that came in. Okay, Antoine, so you're going to find some positive things to do between now and then. Definitely stay on some, find some new recipes, find some healthy things to do. A lot of things are shut down. in 25 minutes, pretty much everything around here be shut down. So, I mean, and go if you want to, Lucky. Lucky ain't feeling it, y'all. Right, Bonafide, you always on point. I've never seen you have a down moment. Not saying that you don't, and not saying that we communicate that often, but every time you come on here, you always have something bright and right. You know, you bring a good vibe to the channel, and I appreciate you. I think most of them are, Antoine. I think almost all of them. I think the school year is over. From what I've been told, yeah. I think the school year is over. And you're right. If they do go back, I know my friend from Chicago that lives in Chicago, I mean, that lives in California, already found out that his children are going to be out, period, until the next semester starts. Till September, I believe. Right. I saw that Baltimore was having a natural hair expo. Yeah. Welcome, Tennille. Welcome. We just sitting back having a mild chit chat, a mild Sunday chat. Of course, as you all can see, this is one of the first rooms that I ever started filming in. I'm back here because people want to be able to walk back and forth, and I just felt like doing something different. I'm back in my old little spot in my room. Well, there's really nothing that we can do about things being, postponed and whatever. The main thing is what I'm helping my nephew with is some of the things that's been canceled or whatever, making sure that he can get refunds and stuff like that, and go about taking care of business and stuff. I mean, nobody really has control over what's going down, so all you could do is just make sure that whenever you purchase them, whatever, I'm not purchasing anything online because every piece is like shutting down and you never know when your stuff is going to come. So it's saving me a whole lot of money to not shop, to do the shopping that I was doing. And some of the stores that I was doing a lot of shopping with, not just online, are temporarily closed. So, I mean, just have to stay positive. I'm sure it is. My nephew was just in Baltimore last week. He was there twice. And he was just, I forgot where in Baltimore he was, but he went to go meet a friend that he met when he was traveling, when he was in the islands. He met someone that actually lived in Baltimore and they hooked up. But yeah, that's all. I mean, during times when you all have like nothing to do and idle mind, of course, is not a good mind to me. Not for me. I'm talking about for me. I can't have an idle mind. I have to be doing stuff at all times. I just told y'all all the stuff I have. I didn't mention all my jewelry making stuff I have over here, all my makeup I have. I always just try to keep myself busy, try to learn something new, try to do something different. Work on a new business plan, work on yourself, work on your body, work on your skin, work on changing something about yourself that you feel that you would like to change, online classes. There's a lot of things to do. It's a lot of things to do. Pick up a book, turn the television off, stop being just inundated with television all the time. I rarely watch regular television. I do watch a lot of YouTube, and mostly because I'm looking up recipes and looking up like different nutritional stuff. But I get caught up in some of the other madness as well. I just try to, I have a switch that I flip on and off like at any given moment. If I'm not feeling comfortable with something, anything that's making me feel uncomfortable, I don't have that luxury of just sitting back in madness or sitting back into stuff that doesn't feel right. I don't think I've come this far to sit back and put myself in positions where I'm feeling uncomfortable. Period. So I just remove myself. If I'm on a channel and I'm not feeling the vibe, I'm gone. I'm out of there. Always have to stay positive and have gratitude. Gratitude is everything. Being grateful for the things that we do have instead of complaining about everything that we don't have at the moment. I can name a million things that I want, but I can't name a whole 10 things that I truly, truly need right now at this moment. And for that, I'm grateful. Always. Always. Yeah, this too will pass. And how I know how I know is because I have been through the ringer and back. I mean, you all, most of the people that come on Sundays know my story, and dealing with and battling with depression and battling with panic attacks and stuff like that. And do I still deal with them? Yes, I deal with them without medication. Um, I deal with them in different ways. I deal with both in a positive manner, in a different manner. I try to find different things to keep me busy. And I know this one thing, and I'm gonna tell you what kind of smoothies do I make. I'll tell you in a second, Antoine. I'll tell you what I made today and what I usually make all the time. Dang. Oh, what I noticed was that just jumping up in the morning, meal prepping, cutting up all my onions, even though I have a food presser, just cutting up all my vegetables and stuff for things that I normally do, but just like I find myself going in a little bit harder, when my mind is just like racing, because my mind has always had a tendency to race, being a creative person. Anybody on here that's into the arts, or anybody that's creative, you understand what I'm saying. Our brains never go to sleep. So I find that when I'm busy doing things, I create my own paradise wherever I am. I really do. I think I was mentioning it last week. I go to a certain spot not too far from my house. I love being by the water. And my goal is to move to Costa Rica and live and retire. And since I'm not there yet, I go to the beach. I go straight to the lakefront, and I sit there, and that's my Costa Rica. Because your mind is powerful. Conversation short that I'm uncomfortable with, things that are not making me feel good. If I have a friend that's talking about stuff and I've already told them once that I don't feel comfortable, or I excuse myself. I have to go. I'm busy. And I'm going to be busy for a minute. I got something to do. Sorry. Welcome, Bashan. Message retracted. Interesting. Antoine, today I had kale. I had half an avocado. What else did I have? I had blackberries. I had a half a banana. I had flax seeds, and I filled my NutriBullet up with water to the line with water, and that's the only smoothie I had today. But I also had a detox drink, which just consisted of what did I have? Okay, I had yesterday I had the apple one, which is apple and ginger, boiled for 5 minutes and blended until smooth with some cinnamon. Today I had pineapples, cucumbers, and ginger, a 2-inch piece of ginger. All this is on the community post as far as the whatchamacallits that I do, the detoxes that I've been doing. That's okay. I wouldn't know what you was talking about, Bashan. Yeah, people. I have a close friend that lived over there for a while, and he sold me on it. He sold me on it. So what I did was I started like researching houses there, homes, and making a living there. Just checking out places, and to get my mind closer to saying, okay, this is my goal. I went ahead and took a picture of a house that was up on the market, and I was like, yeah, I could. That's something I vibe to. That's something I could do. Just kind of like creating like a little board. I think I created last year, but it's so funny because just by creating that vision board and working on it, I know that, and looking at it because it's not even complete. That I've accomplished so much on it that I had no idea. I was just like, I looked at it the other day and I was like, wow, just by actually writing stuff down. That's why I always tell people, keep a pen and a piece of paper and write stuff down, because you hold yourself accountable for stuff when you start writing it down. Or if you write down what you eat in a day or whatever, you get a chance to look at me like, oh, okay, maybe I should chill out now because I've already had 5 apples, um, some fried plantain. um, I've had maybe too much of this. Keep yourself accountable. That's why, doing the detoxes and stuff with everybody at first, when we did the smoothie challenge or whatever, we were keeping in touch with everybody every day. Well, I was trying to keep in touch with everybody that was doing it, last year. Now everybody just be accountable. I mean, if it's something that you truly want to do, you'll do it. I have been trying to get my best friend to like do smoothies and everything for probably about a year. And now he's just like, wow, I feel so different. And he's only been doing it for 2 weeks and he feels much better. He feels so much better. He told me, he said like in actually a week or so, he felt the difference in his body. And I was like, when I brought my NutriBullet, for some reason it was on clearance and I paid like $58 for it at Target. And they sell smoothies all day long for like $7, $8, $6 the lowest. And this way you got control over what you're putting into your body, because you don't know like exactly everything that they're putting into what you made with some of the recipes that I've been posting. It hasn't been a lot, but it's been a few. Definitely. It's easier, Empress Shapad, to make it at home. And also, I got sick before. I had a very bad, I'll say like a bacterial infection, because they said that possibly, and I knew it was like a restaurant that I went to, not the vegan restaurant, definitely not, but another restaurant that I took my daughter to. That's when I got sick. I got sick like almost before we left the restaurant, and I had problems with my stomach for a very long time afterwards. So I like to know that I know I'm washing my hands 24/7. And when I'm in the kitchen, the water is constantly running. So I just like to know what's being done in my food. So I like making it myself. And it's more economical. It's more economical. I'm so glad that they opened up the new local market around here, because we didn't have anything close by. You have to, I still drive, but everything was a nice little distance away. It's starting to buffer. We're about to get off in a couple minutes, you all. Miss Tiffany, that's wonderful. If you like spending $6, $7, $8 every time, that's my pockets ain't that deep because I drink smoothies too much. But again, it's not for everybody. Again, it's not for everybody. And if that's what works for you, it's just more economical because it's me and a child. So yeah, I like preparing my own stuff. And